All right guys, so I quickly wanted to do the homeschooling tag. I thought that I would do this because I do plan on doing a lot of other homeschooling videos, and I thought that this video would be kind of like a cool, nice introduction to the homeschool videos that I have planned for you guys. So I have the questions right here. I saw a video on YouTube of another mother that actually did this video, and I wrote them down, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So the first question is, were you homeschooled? I was not homeschooled. I was in public school and private school on and off my entire life. I did not get homeschooled at all. I don't know anyone in my personal life that is homeschooled either. So homeschooling for me, starting as a parent, was like completely like, I was completely clueless because I didn't know what to do. But no, to answer the question, I was not homeschooled. Number two is, did you always know you'd homeschool your children? And the answer is no. I did not know that I was gonna homeschool my kids. The story as to why I decided to homeschool is a long story in itself. I want to actually film that video for you guys so you guys can kind of get an understanding of like why I decided to homeschool. I just need to write down really important things and events that happened in my personal life that made me really want to homeschool. But I didn't think that I was gonna homeschool my kid. I thought that I was gonna send him off to a really good school, a private school to be exact, that I really had in mind, that I really wanted to send him to. I thought that he was gonna be there from kinder to whenever, I think the school goes from kinder to 5th, but every year they add a grade. So he would have been there till 12th grade, but I didn't think that I was gonna homeschool him. I thought that I was gonna send him off to school, and I really didn't think that I was gonna homeschool my kid. So number three is, what are your 3 favorite books in your homeschool library? So my son is still a beginning reader. He can read, but it's not like we have an arsenal of books. I can tell you the type of books that he likes. He really does like Pete the Cat books, Hot Dog. He loves Scuffy the Tugboat. He also really likes Cat in the Hat books, the Dr. Seuss ones. They're a little bit harder for him to read, but I read them and he loves when I read those books. There's one that's called Go Dog Go that he absolutely loves. And then there's another one, oh my God, what is it called? Are You My Mother? Number 4 is, are you the only teacher? Does your spouse help? An outsource or a tutor? So I am the only teacher. My husband is a teacher as well. My husband does science. He used to do the math, but it was before I actually bought a curriculum, and it was easier for me to just teach everything at once. So now I do the math, but my husband does help whenever he can. If there's ever something that I cannot fully explain to my son, I'll ask my husband to come in and he can go ahead and teach my son. So my spouse does help me. Is it something that is like every single day he's teaching my son? No, I do majority of the teaching, but like I said, if there's ever anything that I cannot get through to my son, my husband and me learn completely differently. So his learning style sometimes helps my son learn something specific, if that makes any sense. Number 5 is, where is your favorite place to buy homeschool curriculum? So this is my first year homeschooling. I have not even completed the first year. I am currently using the eclectic curriculum, and I 100% recommend that curriculum. I think that I'm going to purchase the first grade curriculum if my son is going to be homeschooled for first grade. But I really do like the eclectic curriculum, and my favorite place to purchase it, I don't have an exact favorite place, but I do get it off of Abeka's website. Number 6 is, do you have a set budget for your homeschool? I don't. I spent, I think, $500 on my son's curriculum, but I think that it was worth it because it came with a lot of material. I didn't really have a budget because I do have 2 kids. My other one is only 1.5. He'll be 2 in April. And if I do decide to homeschool him, I know that I'm going to be able to use that curriculum. And then not only that, like, I honestly really didn't mind spending the $500. If you put your child in private school, or the private school that I was going to place him in was going to be $200 a month. That was with the scholarship. So essentially it came out cheaper for me to buy the curriculum, but I really didn't want to spend too much money. $500 to $600 was kind of my budget. Number 7 is, what are your 2 must-have homeschool supplies? Now, I don't have 2. I've been trying to think about how to answer this question since I wrote down this tag, like these questions. But my number 1 thing that I have to have is my teacher's guide. Without my teacher's guide, I really can't function. Obviously, I need supplies and my son's books that he actually needs to be doing, but I cannot go without my teacher's guide. And the reason why I say that is because in your teacher's guide, at least with Abeka, they have lessons. So in one day, you need to complete a lesson. I told you guys that this is my first year homeschooling, so I was really worried about not teaching my son enough in a day or teaching him too much in a day. And with the teacher's guide, it literally tells you what you need to do in the day, and that's it. So I cannot live without my teacher's guide. if you guys are going to purchase a curriculum, I highly recommend getting a teacher's guide unless you really think that you can do it on your own. But I can't live without my teacher's guide. Number 8 is, what is your favorite and least favorite subject to teach? As of right now, my son is in kindergarten, so everything is fairly easy to teach. I really do like doing the reading. I like doing the handwriting, making sure that everything is nice and perfect for him. His handwriting is really good for his age, so I really do like that. Math is okay for me. I honestly really do love math. That was my favorite subject in school. But if I had to pick like my least favorite, it would be math, because I do like the reading and the handwriting a lot, if that makes any sense. So those are the 8 questions that I have. There were 2 more, but I guess I didn't finish writing them. If anything, I'll include them in a different video, but those are the 8 questions. I will have all 10 written down below, so if you guys want to do this tag, you guys can do all 10 questions. But that is it. I hope that this video was a little bit helpful for you guys. Again, I do have a lot of homeschooled content that is going to come to my vlog channel, so I just wanted to start off with this because it can kind of give you guys an overall idea of me, my son, and what grade I'm teaching and what we're doing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video.